Today's all about historical moments in space. And what better place to start than Japan's historic 2008 Earthrise footage, where essentially they caught on film in HD for the very first time the blue marble Earth. So we're going to go back in time almost 13 years and revisit this historical moment in space. Let's have a look.
The Kaguya moves toward the South Pole on the far side of the moon. The blue Earth has appeared from the horizon.
I've got to be honest, that's a lovely bit of piano there you're playing, my dear man. Lovely. But it's not distracting me from the fact the moon appears CGI. There's no stars. And it would seem the blue marble Earth is rising up behind a computer-generated moon. Not only rising up, it's got a touch of the blue Peter about it as it rises up behind the computer-generated moon. What's going on?
This is the Earthrise, as captured by the telephoto camera.
Look at that, bottom right, malfunction of old school computer graphics there. Look at that, bottom right. 13 years ago, this might have convinced you if you'd been to the pub. But all these years later, and we look at this footage and these blatant computer graphics, images of the so-called moon. Laughable.
The sun is located right behind the Kaguya. The sun's light is projected directly onto the Earth, which appears round like a full moon. In this footage, the Earth's southern hemisphere appears on top. This is a spectacular view of the beautiful planet we call home.
Certainly is spectacular, but I need to point some things out, my dear boy. The moon is blatantly CGI, and we've seen some of the graphics malfunction in bottom right, basically aging terribly, giving the game away. There's no stars. The blue marble Earth rose up in all its blue Peter glory behind a computer-generated moon. Now I have to admit, that beautiful bit of piano relaxed me so much that I was almost on the fence for a moment. But of course, once I brought myself back to balance and realised, 1, I'm looking at a computer-generated moon. 2, there's no stars. 3, the globe Earth has got a touch of the blue Peter about it as it rises up behind the computer-generated moon. 4, the globe Earth is scientifically impossible anyway. I then realised, hang on a minute here, this is as daft as it looks. Yes, it's a fantastic bit of piano, but that's where the goodness ends. Because quite frankly, this has aged terribly, and it will be remembered for years to come as some great footage that is going to awaken people for many, many years. Because quite frankly, this is some of the most obvious fake footage I've ever come across. And yes, there is some damn fine piano in there that made me waver just a touch. But of course, when we bring ourselves back to balance and stand on the fundamentals, no amount of beautiful piano, violin, or whatever comes our way is going to sway us from the fact the globe is impossible. But anyway, nice try, lads. Bit gutted by the fact Japan have participated in this charade, seeing as they've got a real soft spot for their history, their culture, and their arts. So kind of a bit disappointed with that, but hey, it is what it is, you got to go with the flow. But it would seem when we've revisited this incredible historical moment in space, all it does is highlight the absurdity of heliocentric space and of course the globe.